0.1, right? So in this class we are going to learn about the addition of integers. So in this class we will learn addition of integers on a number line and additive inverse of integers. Okay? Yes. So while we are going to do the addition of two integers, we must follow the two rules. Yes, which are those? The first rule is to add a positive integer, we move to the right of a number line. To add a positive integer, we move to the right of a number line. And the second rule is to add a negative integer, we move to the left of a number line. To add a negative integer, we move to the left of a number line. So these two rules we should follow while we are adding the two integers. Okay. Then next, so addition of signs. So we in the addition of integers, so we will add two positive integers, two negative integers, and two unlike signs like positive and negative integers and negative and positive integers, right? So in that cases, what we have to do is, see here, while we are adding the integers, so we should follow this. Okay? Yes. If we are adding the two positive integers, so if we are adding the two positive integers, so we should add those two integers. Okay? So if the two integers having a positive sign, we have to add. Then next, if two integers having the unlike signs, means one of the integer has positive sign and the another integer has negative sign, so we have to subtract. Okay? Then next, third one is, if one of the integer is negative and the other integer is positive, so we have to subtract the integers. Okay? Then next, if the two integers are also having the negative sign, so we have to add these two integers. Okay? So this means, so if the integer having the like signs, we have to add. If the integer having the unlike signs, we have to subtract. Okay? Yes. Let's see the examples. Here one of the integer is positive and the another integer is also positive. Means, so it is a plus sign, it is a plus sign, right? So here it is a positive and the other integer is also a positive. So we are going to add a like signs. So if the two integers are also having the like signs, so we have to add. Okay? Yes, add here solution which is equals to plus 2 and remove the bracket and plus 3. So if the two integers are also having the like sign, so we have to add. So 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. Yes, see here 2 and 3. In these two numbers, which is the greater value? Yes, 3 is the greater value. Its sign is plus. So we have to keep the plus in the prefix of the sum. Okay? Yes. Similarly, we will see the other one example. Second one, plus 3 plus of. So we can't write two signs at a time. So we have to keep the bracket minus 4. Okay? So here one of the integer is positive and the other integer is negative. Right? So what we have to do in these cases? So the two integers are also having the different signs. Right? So the first one is positive and the second one is negative. Then what we have to do is, see here, if one of the integer has positive sign and the other integer is negative sign, so we have to subtract. Right? Yes. Which is equals to plus 3, write it as it is. In the addition sign, we have to keep the subtraction and minus 4. Okay, then see here, what we have to do? Subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. Yes. Then you see here, in these 3 and 4, which is the greater value? Yes, 4 has a greater value. That sign is minus. So we have to keep in the prefix of the difference. Okay? Is it clear? Yes. Similarly, we can see the third one case. The third one example, I will take minus 5 plus of plus 2. Observe here, one of the integer is what we have to do in these cases is, see here, one of the integer is negative and the other is positive. So these two integers have unlike signs. So we have to subtract. Okay. Yes. Which is equals to, remove the bracket and write here -5 plus 2 is, subtract here, -5 minus 2 is 3. Okay. So here 5 and 2, which is the greater value, is 5 has a greater value and that has sign negative. So we have to keep in the prefix of the difference. Okay. Once again I will tell you. So first -5 plus 2. Right. So first write the -5 and +2. So both the integers having the different sign. So what we have to do? We have to subtract. Right. So here 5 minus 2 is 3. So in this 5 and 2, 5 has a greater value. So we have to put the sign, that is minus sign, for the prefix of the difference. Okay. Yes. Similarly, we will take the fourth one example. -8 plus of -4. Here we are going to add the integers having the same signs, means both the integers having the negative sign. Okay. So what we have to do is, first remove the bracket and write here, which is equals to -8 and -4. Okay. So both the integers having the same sign. So what we have to do? So we have to add these two integers. Right. So 8 plus 4, 12 is, see here, 8 and 4. So here 8 has a greater value and its sign is negative. So we have to keep in the prefix of the sum. Okay. Yes. So like this we have to add the integers having the different signs. So having the like and unlike signs. Okay. Yes. The next objective is addition of integers on a number line. Okay. So here I have taken the two examples. So that is the first one, add 3 and 5. So add 3 and 5. So 3 is a positive integer and 5 is a negative integer. Okay. So first we can write like this. So add 3 plus add 5. Right. Yes. First mark 3 on a number line. So to mark the +3, so it is a positive number, we have to move right of the 0. Right. Yes. Here there is a 0. How many steps we have to move? That is 3 steps to the right side of a number line. Here 1, 2, 3. Right. So it is a +3. Okay. Then again we have to move +5 to the right of a number line. So these two are having the same sign. So we have to add and we have to move another 5 steps to the right of a number line. Okay. Again move from the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So up to here it has 3. Then up to here it has 5. So finally we get the sum, that is 8. Okay. Yes. Which is equals to 8. Is it clear? So first what we have to do? First mark the given integer, first integer, and next we have to see the next integer. If it is a positive, we have to move right of the 0. If it is negative, we have to move left to the number line. Okay. Yes. Then the second question is add -3 and -5. Right. So how can we write it as -3 add -5. Okay. Once you observe here, these two integers are negative integers. So means these two integers having the like sign. So we have to add. Right. Yes. First mark the -3 on a number line. So -3 is a negative integer. It comes left to the 0. Right. So how many steps we have to move from the 0? Yes, we have to move 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. So here it is a minus 3. And again plus of minus 5. So again there is a minus 5. So we can write it as minus 3 then minus 5. So we have to add. So again we have to move left to the number line. How many steps? We have to move minus 5. So minus 5 is, so we have to move back to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is minus 5, it is minus 3. What is the sum here? That is minus 8. What is the sum of minus 3 and minus 5? That is minus 8. Okay? Yes. Then let's see the other two examples. Yes. The third one example is add plus 5 and minus 3. Or we can also say the 5 more than minus 3. Is what we have to do here. First we have to mark the plus 5 on a number line. So we have to move from the 0 5 steps to the right of a number line. Right? So here there is a plus 5. So we have to move right of the number line. Okay? Let's move here. Let's move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So it is plus 5. And next we have to add minus 3. So minus 3 means what we have to do? So if to add a negative integer, we move to the left of the number line. Right? So here there is a 5. We have to move left. How many steps we have to move left? Yes, that is 3 steps. Let's move here. 1, 2, 3. Yes, what we get the sum here? That is plus 2. What is the sum of plus 5 and minus 3? That is plus 2. Okay? Yes. Then similarly to the fourth one, sum of minus 5 and plus 3. Okay? So first we have to mark minus 5 on the number line. So it is a negative integer. So we have to move left to the 0. Okay? Let's mark here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is minus 5. We have to move 5 steps from the 0. Okay? Then next add plus 3. So here it is a plus 3. So if it is a positive integer, so we have to move right of the number line. So here there is a minus 5. So we have to start from this point to 3 steps right side. It's 1, 2, 3. It is plus 3. It is minus 5. So what we get the sum here, that is minus 2. Okay. It's first we have to mark the first integer on a number line, and if it is a positive we have to move right side, and the other integer is a negative we have to move left of the number line. Okay. Is it clear? Yes. The next one objective is additive inverse. Yes. What is this additive inverse? If the numbers such as 3 and minus 3 and 2 and minus 2, when they added to each other give the sum 0, are called additive inverse to each other. Okay. So if we add two integers, the sum will get the 0, then the numbers are called as additive inverse. So, right? So here what is the additive inverse of 3? That is minus 3. Additive inverse of 2, that is minus 2. Right? Is here. Can you say that what is the additive inverse of 6? Yes, that is minus 6. Then what is the additive inverse of minus 7? Yes, that is plus 7. What is the additive inverse of minus 4? Yes, that is plus 4. What is the additive inverse of plus 8? That is minus 8. Now you can check 6 minus 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. Right? So it is these two are additive inverse to each other. Then plus 7 minus 7. So what is the sum of these two? 7 minus 7 is 0. Right? So these two are additive inverse to each other. Then plus 4 and minus 4. So if we add these two numbers, or if we add these two integers, we get the sum 0. Right? So we can say that these two are additive inverse to each other. Then minus 8 and plus 8. So if we add these two integers, we will get the sum 0. Then we can say that they are called additive inverse of each other. Okay, is it clear? Let's do an addition of integers without using the number line. Okay, so here I have taken the two examples. So first one I will show how to do that. Okay, see here, find the sum of minus 9 plus 4 plus minus 6 plus 3. Okay, so how to add these two integers? So first what we have to do? We have to rearrange the numbers as positive integers and negative integers together. Okay, let's we have which is equals to, first I will take it, there is a minus 9, so I will group the minus 9 plus of minus 6, then next plus of plus 4 plus of plus 3. Okay, yes, first here negative integer and a negative integer, right? So first we have to remove the brackets. Okay, then write minus 9, then minus 6, then plus of plus 4, then plus 3. Okay, then see here these two integers having the like signs. So what we have to do? So if the two integers having the like signs, so we have to add. Okay, yes. 9 plus 6 is, so while we are adding here, so we have to ignore the signs. Okay, so 9 plus 6 is equals to 15. Okay, so compare here 9 and 6. So 9 is a greater value, so we have to keep that sign. Okay, then next leave here 4 plus 3. So if here these two integers are also having the like signs, so we have to add. Okay, 4 plus 3 is 7. So 4 and 3, in these two numbers 4 has a greater value, we have to keep that sign, that is plus. Okay, and again see here 15 has a negative sign and 7 has a positive sign. So if the two integers having the different signs, so what we have to do? If two integers having the different signs, we have to subtract. Okay, just subtract here 15 and 7. So 15 and 7 is 8, right? Yes. So which is equals to 8. Yes. In the 15 and 7, which is a greater value? Yes. Obviously that is the 15. It has a sign negative, so we have to keep in the prefix of the sum. Okay. Yes. What is the sum of the given integers is minus 8. Okay. Yes. Similarly, we have to do the second problem. Yes. First, we have to rearrange the integers as negative integers and positive integers are grouped. Okay. Yes. First, we have to write. First, I will take the positive integer 30. Then plus of plus 55. Then minus 23. Then minus 63. Okay, so now I will add the two integers having the positive sign, and later I will add two integers having the negative sign. Okay, so if the two integers having the positive sign, so we have to add, right? Yes, 30 plus 55, that is equals to 85. Okay, so in the 30 and 55, so 55 has a greater value and it has a positive sign, so we have to keep here. Okay, then next, so these two integers are negative integers, so we have to add these two integers. Okay, it's 23 plus 63. How much? 3 plus 3, 6. 2 plus 6, 8. So compare here 23 and 63, which has a greater value? Is 63 has a greater value, it has a sign minus, so we have to keep in the prefix of the sum. Okay, nice. Now observe here 85 as a positive integer and 86 is a negative integer. Is what we have to do? Yes. So one of the integer is positive and the other integer is negative. So we have to subtract. Okay. Is 86 minus 85. So while we are subtracting, just you have to avoid the signs of those two integers. Okay. 85 minus 86 is equals to 1. So in these two numbers, 86 has a greater value. So we have to keep that sign at the prefix of the sum. Okay. Is it clear? Yes. Up to here we have learned the addition of integers on a number line and additive inverse, and also we have learned how to do the addition of integers without using the number line. Right? Yes. In the next class we are going to solve the exercise 6.2. Thank you.